The withdrawal of the Preakness Stakes favorite, Muth, due to a fever has significantly shifted the landscape for the upcoming race and notably improved the prospects for the Kentucky Derby winner, Mystik Dan. On Wednesday morning, Muth, trained by Bob Baffert and the morning line favorite for the Preakness, was scratched from the race because of a spiked temperature. Muth's fever reached 103 degrees after arriving at Pimlico Race Course in Baltimore on Tuesday night. According to Bloodhorse, a healthy thoroughbred's temperature typically ranges between 99 and 101 degrees. Baffert, a legendary trainer in horse racing, expressed his disappointment, stating, "We are sick about this. The horse had been doing really well. But we have to do what's right by the horse." Both of Baffert's expected entrants for Saturday's Grade 1, $2 million Preakness Stakes, Muth and Imagination, traveled from their California base in an 18-hour trip by plane and van. The absence of Muth, who was the 8-5 favorite, now places Mystik Dan, the Kentucky Derby winner, in a much stronger position. Mystik Dan, initially the second choice on the morning line at 5-2 odds, now assumes the role of the favorite. This marks a significant opportunity, as no Kentucky Derby winner has triumphed in the Preakness Stakes since Justified did so in 2018 on his way to completing the Triple Crown. Muth and Mystik Dan were set to start next to each other in the Preakness, with Muth in post position 4 and Mystik Dan in post 5. With Muth's scratch, the field narrows from 9 to 8 horses. Among these, 3 horses also competed in the Kentucky Derby: Mystik Dan, who won the race, Catching Freedom, who finished 4th, and Just Steel, who ended in 17th place. This development not only affects the dynamics of the Preakness but also raises the possibility that Muth, considered one of the best in his class, might not compete in any of the Triple Crown races. Despite his impressive record, including victories in the American Pharoah Stakes and the Arkansas Derby, Baffert's suspension from Churchill Downs prevented Muth from participating in the Kentucky Derby. As the Preakness approaches, attention now turns to Mystik Dan, who has a clear shot at continuing his historic run. The Preakness Stakes, to be held at Pimlico Race Course in Baltimore, will feature Mystik Dan as the new favorite, facing competition from other strong contenders. Post time for the Preakness is scheduled for 7:01 p.m. on Saturday, with the race broadcasted on NBC and Peacock. Baffert, who holds the record for the most Preakness wins with 8 victories, still has a chance to add to his total with Imagination, who will start from the furthest outside post. Imagination's performance in the upcoming race will be closely watched as he carries the hopes of Baffert's stable in Muth's absence. The complete field for the 2024 Preakness Stakes, from the rail-out, is as follows. 1. Mugatu, Jeff Engler, Joe Bravo, 20-1. 2. Uncle Heavy, Butch Reed Jr., Arad Ortiz Jr., 20-1. 3. Catching Freedom, Brad Cox, Flavian Pratt, 6-1. 4. Muth, Scratched. 5. Mystik Dan, Kenny McPeak, Brian Hernandez Jr., 5-2. 6. Seize the Gray, D. Wayne Lucas, Jamie Torres, 15-1. 7. Just Steel, D. Wayne Lucas, Joel Rosario, 15-1. 8. Tuscan Gold, Chad Brown, Tyler Gaffalione, 8-1. 9. Imagination, Bob Baffert, Frankie Dettori, 6-1. As the race nears, Mystik Dan stands poised to potentially make history, benefiting from Muth's unfortunate exit and enhancing the drama and excitement of the 2024 Preakness Stakes.